So this week we shall combine my love of cars with the need to be mindful of our motoring safety over the festive season. What that means is we shall review the Chevrolet Trailblazer Z71 Special Edition and chat about 3 safety tips we can do right now that save our lives. First up, the Chevrolet Trailblazer Z71 is a large 7-seater SUV purposely designed to be as capable off-road as it is present and comfortable on-road. I'm distinctly impressed with the versatility and crossover performance of this particular vehicle. Off the beaten track, the ground clearance and large wheels offer a confident grip on the loose gravel of the Zuberg mountain range pass, which was where we decided to put the Z71 through its paces. It is, however, designed to be far more capable of just gravel, fitted with 4-wheel drive and further to that low range. But I assume, for the most part, that this well-equipped SUV will be driven mostly on tar and gravel roads, seldom finding itself in the really tough stuff. The reason for this is quite simple. The Z71 is different to the standard 2.8 common rail turbo diesel Trailblazer offering only in aesthetics, with a few interior stitched decals on the seats, the black dual stripe bonnet stickers adding an aggressive flair to an already imposing presence of this motoring behemoth. The wheel size is the deciding factor or giveaway here, up from 17 inches to black-coated 18s, and as I've come to find out, your better option when the going gets tough is to have more rubber and a little less wheel. So the peeps purchasing this one have a form over function approach. More than just the styling, the Trailblazer is a very well-equipped vehicle. The Bluetooth-infused media center, which is easy to operate, dominates the look of the cockpit. Other interior luxuries include rear passenger-operated climate control, ergonomically designed multifunction steering wheel and leather seats, the driver's seat electrically operated. To liken this updated off-road machine to camping, this is definitely more glamping than Spartan campsites, possibly a luxury tented camp as compared to pitch your own SUV of the past. It's packed with safety features too. The ones that didn't feature for me, the forward collision alert that frights you whenever there is a car traveling slower than you and you are currently still on the accelerator. I'm worried about your driving if you need this feature. Lane departure warning too also seems a little unnecessary. I'm from that old school of thought that believes when driving a car, you should be aware and cognizant of your surroundings and vehicle's proportions. Maybe these safety features, however, do work for you. The ones that did feature for me, 6 airbags and ANCAP 5-star, so it's tested and proven to be a safe vehicle by the independent experts. It also has side blind zone alert. This is a little yellow light in your side mirror that flashes whenever something is in your blind spot. I find it very helpful to remind me that there may be a cyclist off to my left, so before I turn or change lanes, make sure it's clear to do so. Also helps a lot with vehicles overtaking on the right. For example, on the open road behind a slower truck and you are focusing on the road ahead and oncoming traffic, the situation presents itself to overtake safely. You check your rear view and all is clear. Then the little yellow light in the mirror flashes and the side blind spot alerts you to a dangerous, inconsiderate road user overtaking you, the 3 cars behind you, and the truck without regard for the other road users. Those people, don't be like that. I digress. Back to the Trailblazer. So wrapping up this vehicle with the vital statistics, pricing starts at 464,000 Rand for the base model, which sounds like a lot of money, but these days, that's what cars cost. For example, that's the same price as a new Audi A3 1.8 TFSI Auto or BMW 120D 5-door. So a 7-seater high-riding family SUV or hatchback with a badge, your choice. The Z71 comes in at 623,200 Rand, and all Trailblazers come standard with a 5-year 120,000 warranty. To speak of the relative competition, vehicles offering similar attributes are the Toyota Fortuner 2.8 GD6 4x4 Auto coming in at 614,800 Rand, and the Ford Everest 3.2 Limited at 698,900 Rand. So final thoughts on the Trailblazer. If you need a large capable vehicle, that is definitely one to consider. I enjoyed my time with it immensely. On the road, in daily traffic, Autobox and the immense power is great. On the open road, it cruises beautifully. And on the gravel, it handles its size well and it looks cool whilst doing it. Job done, Chevrolet. Well done. Right, so 3 safety tips for this season. Last week we spoke about some of the SA road crash stats, and just a quick recap. In South Africa, we have on average 40 road deaths per day. Small motor vehicles account for just under half of these at 47.9%, which was interesting considering when I asked a few people what they thought was the predominant type of vehicle which contributed to the most amount of crashes, they said taxis and trucks. So a bit of a perception misnomer there. Passengers, pedestrians, and then drivers accounted for the most deaths respectively. We also spoke at length last week about distracted and drunk driving as well as dangerous overtaking. Today's top 3 safety tips are for the driver. Tip number 1, your tires. The rubbers which keep you in contact with the tarmac is vital to the safe operation of your vehicle. So, number 1, walk around and inspect your car and inspect your tires every time you get into the vehicle. Make it a habit. It's quite easy to adopt. Make sure your tires are also pumped up, and more to the point, every time you are at the pumps, make sure that the tires are correctly and equally inflated according to the manufacturer specification. Number 2, brakes. Have your brakes checked regularly. It's free at HiQ Warmer Park or 80 Rand at Best Drive on the William Moffat in PE. So there's some nice top tips from me. And then number 3, lastly, have your shocks checked too. If you're going to go on a holiday or you're going to go on a long drive, it's best to get all 3 checked out before you embark on your journey. So that's all we have time for today. As always, thank you for listening to me, Duncan MacDonald, and be sure to tune in again or follow me on Duncan on Cars on Facebook or Tumblr, where you'll find a copy of this recording, video, and further images of my experience with the vehicles. Till next time, happy and safe motoring.